Hi YouTube, welcome back to my channel. Alexandra here. How's everybody doing? I'm wearing my Christmas sweater for the year, Santa's favorite. I thought it would be festive to pair it with a hot pink matching lip. Kind of cute, right? Not my traditional red that I wear every year, but I thought it was a different, fun change. My matching Christmas bag here that I collect all my empties in for the year, or not for the year, but for the 2 months. I do my empties on my channel every 2 months. So I am filming this a little bit early. It is the 23rd today. I'm wearing my Christmas sweater because me and my boyfriend are doing our Christmas today before I fly out back east for a few weeks. So some of these items are so close to being done. They will be done in the next week, but I'm including them anyways because they're going to be done before the end of the year. I'm just not going to get to film it next week, so I'm filming it a little bit early. Anyways, let's get into the empties. I'm just going to pull them out in any order and give you like a speed review like I always do, and then I will share a picture of like all my empties from the whole entire year now at the end of the video. And of course, I will do a little breakdown of like numbers. I'm just going to get into it right now. For my low buy portion, it was bad. November with Black Friday and like stuff going on in my personal life with my father, bad. Coping, super bad. It was not great. It was a bad month. I spent like $1,500 on beauty products. I don't even know how, but we're not going to talk about that. So moving on, let's get into the empties. So I have a pack of Kirkland makeup wipes. This is a 15 pack. Love these. There's another one in here, actually, another 15 pack. I buy these all the time. However, last time when I was at Costco, they didn't have these. I guess because of the floods in BC, they just didn't have any. So I bought the Neutrogena ones. I finished my Glow Recipe Watermelon Glow Ultrafine Mist. I hated this. I hated it, would not repurchase. I have one of my little body sprays here. Also, I hated this, would not repurchase. I have my Bye Bye Under Eye Full Coverage Anti-Aging Waterproof Concealer. So happy that this is done. This is one of my accomplishments of 2021. I even cut it open. That's why the bottom is like kind of janky looking. It was fine for concealer. I don't need concealer. I don't use it really, but like I do use it because I had this to use up, but I would not repurchase it. I'm not a big concealer person. This is a Dove exfoliating body polish in pomegranate and shea butter. This was fine. I bought this on sale. I wouldn't repurchase though. It's fine, but would not repurchase. This is a Sengens lip balm. I've cut it open. That's why it looks a little weird as well. This is fine. I have a couple of these in my collection. Maybe I would repurchase, I'm not sure, but it was fine. I have two little samples here from Sephora sample perfumes. This is C Passion Giorgio Armani. I did not care for this. I wouldn't purchase this in the full size. This one is almost done. It is clean by Reserve, or I don't know, but it's almost done. It'll be done in like 2 uses. I do not care for this either. Would not purchase the full size. This is my Mary Kay eye makeup remover. There's a little bit left, but it will be done in the next couple of days. I always tend to go through these, so I love these. I have like 12 backups. I always repurchase. Love it. My other big accomplishment for 2021 was my Lady Million perfume. All done her. So glad that this is over and done with. I would not repurchase. It's awful. Not my favorite. I have a pair of lashes by Lily Lashes in the MILF style. These were like $40. They were beautiful. I wore these a lot and did get a lot of use out of them. I don't think you need to spend $40 on lashes, but I got them on sale at Sephora sale, so they weren't $40. But they're done now. I'm retiring them. This is a Glossier, it says priming moisturizer, rich luxurious face cream. This was fine, but I would not purchase this again. It was just a little too thick and it kind of had a weird smell, like old granny-ish, which I wasn't a fan of that. The favorite, it is the Glow Recipe Lip Pop. It's like a exfoliating lip balm. I just repurchase this in the blueberry flavor scent. So I do really enjoy these. They're good. They're really expensive. They're overpriced, but I just buy them when they're on sale at the Sephora sale. So love these. Will repurchase. A shampoo and a conditioner. This is by Sengens. This is a conditioner. This is a shampoo. I've cut them open. That's why they look like that. I cut open a lot of my products, as you might see. But anyways, so they're fine, but I would not repurchase. They're kind of like overpriced in my opinion for what they are. Don't buy them. You can skip them. I have a couple of Bath and Body Works lotions here. So I have the full size Twisted Peppermint and the mini Twisted Peppermint. I can't get that out what's at the top. They're fine. I wouldn't repurchase these. I didn't purchase these. They were a gift. I'll gladly use them up when I get them from somebody, but I don't feel the need to go out and buy them. However, I really did enjoy the scents on this scent. This is the travel size Lady Million perfume little spray. Again, not it. This is the Olaplex number 3 hair treatment. I've gone through a few of these. It's fine, but I don't rush out and buy these. I usually just get them when they're in like kits. Here is the other pack of makeup wipes from Kirkland. This is the Milk Makeup Hydro Grip setting spray. I really enjoyed this. This is actually, I've moved this to my loves list on my Sephora list, on the Sephora app. I really enjoy these. I would probably repurchase this definitely once I go through a few more setting sprays. This is a Bath and Body Works shower gel, and it is in the Rosé Champagne scent. I love their shower gels. I usually just buy them when they're like on clearance. But this wasn't my favorite smell. It was okay, but it did its job, but I wouldn't seek out this scent again. Another makeup empty. I went through a lot of makeup things this month, which was really great. This is my Mary Kay Mineral Powder Foundation. So I just use this as a setting powder. There is like a little bit left, like stuck to the sides here. I can't get that out. I've tried, but this one's done. I've repurchased this time and time again. I will repurchase this at some point. I want to work through some of my other lingering powders, but I would definitely repurchase it. This is my Clinique Dramatically Different Hydrating Jelly. It's my moisturizer that I was using for the summer and into the fall. I just finished it in November. This was okay. My skin really liked it in summertime, preferably. I didn't feel like it was quite enough in the winter months, but glad to get it used up. I do dye my hair quite a bit. Now it's back to blonde. I'm going back to my blonde phase, but previous to that, I have 5 Joico hair dyes in purples and pinks. I hate the purples. I really do hate purple on me, but I was mixing some like I usually do as a wizard. But and then I have some pinks, so I will repurchase these whenever I decide to dye my hair funky colors again. But 5 are here. Other makeup item is a color correcting tinted moisturizer by Sengens. I like this. I like to mix it in with the foundation from Sengens, but on its own, I don't really think it's worth the money, either or of those. But I was glad to get this used up. I think I have like 1 or 2 more in my collection still. This is the Moroccan Oil hair treatment. I love this. I've gone through several of these little mini guys this year. Purchased the full size when it was on sale. So that was really nice. I'm glad that I had that, and I love these, so I would always repurchase these as well. This is a Glow Recipe Watermelon Glow sleeping mask. I love the packaging on this. Super cute. I got this in a kit last year, I think. I have had the even smaller size sample size of this mask before, and I hated it. But I quite enjoyed it this time around. Not enough to repurchase it or seek it out, but I would use it if I got it in another kit again, and I'm gonna repurpose this little jar. Bad Gal Bang Bang Mascara Mini Guy from Benefit. I don't really like their mascaras, really, but now that I've been using Eye Envy, it's totally changed my lash game, so I feel like I can get away sometimes with not wearing falsies. I'm not wearing any today. I am wearing mascara, but normally I would never do that because I hate my normal lashes, but this was okay. I wouldn't repurchase it again. I think that most high-end mascaras are overpriced and not worth it, but it was good. I used it up. It's fine. I got this in a kit as well. This is the Too Faced Peach Perfect setting powder in translucent, I believe. Yep. I really like this, actually. This is like the sample size, I guess, or the mini. I saw this on sale at Sephora in the last couple months a few times, and I meant to grab it each and every single time. I did not, and they sold out. So everybody loves this powder. I don't like the smell. I was gonna say taste, but whenever I put it on, you kind of get like a taste of peach. I don't really care for that, but I guess it's the gimmick behind it. But as a powder, I think it's a really good powder. I would seek this out, probably repurchase it if I could get it on sale. I'm just going to show you this quickly. Homemade sugar scrub, disgusting. You get the idea. Gross. Sometimes I make those just because they're cheaper, and I have like essential oils and coconut oil, and just throw some sugar in there, and I just do it because it's cheaper, and to use that stuff up, it's fine. I give it a value of $5 every time I do that. But yeah, let's get into some of the numbers. So the last 2 months I used up 35 items, which is a lot, and the total value was $758.15. So that was really great. And so the year to date, how many items I used up? I used up 201 items with a value of $3,822.70. Those are just my rough estimates. I don't include taxes with that. That's a lot. That's a lot of money that I used up. I do think that for beauty products, I probably, if I was going to do a rough estimate of what I spent from when I was keeping track of it, I probably spent about $2,500. And that's like usually most of the stuff that I buy is on sale, which isn't great, but I always buy it on sale. And then of course, when I do the value, I do the retail value, full retail value. So it kind of works, kind of doesn't work. But next year I would like to use up another 200 items out of my collection, and I do not want to buy, I don't want to spend that much money. I'd like to bring that number down to like 1,500. And I know that like around Black Friday and the Sephora sale in the fall, I'm always going to spend like $1,000 that month. It's just, I can't help it. That's just, so I need to like save the bulk of my like spending for that time of year, because that's when I'm going to go really crazy. So I kind of know that now. I know my patterns now. I can kind of see what I use up in a year. I've been tracking my empties for makeup anyways the last couple of years, but this is the first year that I did it with beauty empties. So, yeah, I mean, I do go through a lot, and I buy a lot, but I think I brought in less slightly than what I used up this year. So moving forward in 2022, I would like to use up a little bit more and buy a little bit less. That's my goal. So stay tuned for that. I'm going to do my videos again next year, my empties videos, and I'll do like probably a low buy again situation, or try to. And yeah, that's it. I'm pretty pleased with the amount of things that I went through. Of course, I also still want to film my makeup empties at some point. Hopefully I can do that in the next couple of days, and you can watch that too. So let me know how you guys do with your low buy, with your empties, and if you do those videos, link them below. I'd love to watch them, check them out, and I'll talk to you guys later. Thanks so much. Bye.